This card is the tidal wave card. Um, Disaster card. This is an attack card. Can be used by Mother Nature or can be used by psyop tactics. Right. So this is a tidal wave that you see basically washing or going to wash out the city. You know what I'm saying? This is a real devastating card. You know what I'm saying? This is because, there's not too many things that can survive water. You know what I mean? Like, I know that because, like I said, I've been through Katrina. You know what I mean? So I seen what the hurricane did to, New Orleans. You know what I mean? And it literally, changed that place forever. So I'm just talking about flood. This is a damn tidal wave. So excuse my language, but this is a tidal wave. You know what I mean? That was a hurricane. That literally wiped out everything that we had. You know what I mean? It took me years. It took me years to find my family after Katrina. It took me years, you know what I'm saying, to get back, some of the things, that we lost. Those things wasn't really important, but, to go through something like Katrina, and live to tell about it, there's not too many people that go through hurricanes and survive. I was one of them that survived that hurricane. I was there smack in the middle of it. And so when I look at this card, it's telling me that, some geographical place is going to be a tidal wave that hit that area. Don't know, exactly where it's going to be, but it's going to be huge. And it's going to wipe out a whole city. This can be something that came to pass already, it can be something that's, soon to come. You know what I mean? Considering global warming, considering all the things that's going on, and then them trying to downgrade, the population. So this card has been decoded as the tidal wave card. All, tidal waves, hurricanes, floods, all that stuff is dangerous. I experienced one of the biggest hurricanes in history, and lived to tell about it. Would love to write a book, my own book, on that event, and just name it something different, 20-something years later, or whatever. But, I've seen a lot of people lose their life in that hurricane, from old people to young people, to cats to dogs to whatever you think was in that water. You know what I mean? A lot of people lost everything, and my heart goes out to all those people who suffered. And not just that, the plot, who was behind that, because that's the deep thing, behind the Hurricane Katrina situation. Who was behind that tragedy? Because that was, it was, the hurricane itself was natural, but everything else, them blowing up those levees and all of that wasn't natural. You know what I mean? So who was behind that to let all that water go in, on the poor population? And, a lot of that city, haven't recovered, is like it should, like it should have. There's a lot of corruption in that city as well. So I believe that the creator was going to destroy that city, and which he did. Just like in the Bible, in the Bibliohelotech, when they talk about the flood, and then that's plagiarized. Don't get me wrong. The Bible is plagiarized, but when they talk about the flood, how he washed out everything, same scenario. You know what I'm saying? From all that corruption, all that hatred, all of that energy, this bad energy, the Creator washed it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in it. You know what I'm saying? And then the people who made it out of that was the good energy that he wanted to survive. You know what I mean? But just think about the people who lost their lives in that hurricane that didn't make it out of that. How many people was lost? You know what I'm saying? But the Creator washed it out, and He'll send tidal waves. You know, and then man will try to be angry with humanity, and he will try to reenact these tidal waves and cause certain events to happen. So this card has been decoded.